morning. We are live right now. And I'm setting up the comments. So y'all feel free to comment all you want. If you're a subscriber on YouTube, you will be able to comment on the live while we're live. Other than that, anybody can comment on a replay. Hello, Star. Star is on tonight. She's a moderator. So y'all behave or Star will put you in timeout. Oh my goodness. Wow, 8 o'clock just rolls around so fast, y'all. I have had a busy day today. Got up early this morning. Tony went racing today. So he should be coming back pretty soon. He's went to some kind of motorcycle race thing today, so I had to help him get off this morning because he always likes to take the grill and grill out. We made kebabs late last night. I didn't even film any of it, but we made him kebabs that he could put on the grill at the track. So he's doing that. And so Brooke came by. She was babysitting Jace today, so she came by and they picked me up and we went to a yard sale at the church. And then from there we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and I put videos out there of all that, show y'all what we're going to do today. And I was going to go to Kohl's, but we ran out of time, so we didn't go to Kohl's. We just came on back home, and the baby could take his nap. And I went out and planted all the rest of my flowers. Y'all, I bought so many flowers. They were all teeny tiny, but there was a lot of them. So I just kept getting containers out of the greenhouse and put them all. I planted everything I could. So I stuck them all in. Each pot has a lot of them, but they're all teeny tiny. So I hope they all grow. And somebody asked me if I was going to deadhead all the marigolds. Are the marigolds, do you need to deadhead them when you plant them? And then they grow back faster or fuller? Or I'm not sure. If somebody knows that, let me know. I didn't deadhead anything yet. And I know geraniums you have to do that because one time I bought geraniums and brought them home, and my brother was going to plant them for me. And when he planted them, I mean, I was careful at the store. I picked out the prettiest big red geraniums with big old blooms on them. And when he planted them, he plucked every one of them off. I about had a heart attack when I come home and seen what he had done. Because I didn't know nothing about flowers. Thank you, Rosie, for the star. Thank you, Randy, for the gift. Sherry, thank you for the gift. So I didn't know a thing about deadheading flowers back then, and I couldn't believe he done ruined all my geraniums. I call it deadhead when you plant them and then you pluck off all the blooms. When the flower dies, you pick it off. But I thought when you plant them, you're supposed to do that. I don't know, y'all. Somebody that knows more about flowers, let me know if when you plant them, if you're supposed to pluck off the pretty blooms right then or wait till they start dying off. Now, Jody said they've never deadheaded marigolds. I never did either. I mean, I plant marigolds every year around all my bird feeders. All right, I didn't deadhead them, so I'm not going to because they look real pretty right now. But I know when they turn brown. Okay, gotcha. Somebody's asking about the baby guinea. The baby guinea did pass away. And while it was passing away, unbeknownst to me, I was at Tractor Supply buying 4 more baby chicks. So I have 4 baby chicks out there on the sun porch. And when I got home from Tractor Supply, the little guinea was dead. So I didn't think it would make it. I happened to remember today remember when Tony went and bought me all them guineas out here at Southern States, and he bought me 12, I think what it was, and he said they left 2 at the store. So he went back and got them two. So four. So we ended up with 14 guineas. And remember that one died every day for 4 days straight. I lost 4 guineas in a row, babies. So they are a little bit more finicky. And we ended up with 10 guineas. And then remember, I was out of town and he let them out and he couldn't get them all back. So I think we lost 4 or 5 that one night. He couldn't get them back in the pen when they weren't trained up yet. So anyhow, guineas are a little bit more fickle. So the other thing is, I think that one chicken is broody, and it's only been broody for 2 days. I really wish it was broody a little bit longer, but I don't have a lot of time to waste. uh, so, I might try to stick a chick underneath that broody hen and see if it'll take to it. I don't know if it will or not, but it's worth a try because I'm going to be going out of town, and if a chicken is willing to raise the little baby chicks, that is a perfect scenario, y'all. So I am going to try. I think I'm going to take one chick down there late at night and put it up on there. I've been reading about it. It says the younger the chick, the better. Well, mine are only 2 days old, I think. Yeah, I don't want to move the hen. Thank you, Randy, for the gift. I don't want to move the hen because I'm afraid it'll break her broodiness. And because that's how you break broodiness is you get them off the nest. So really, you should leave them on the nest and sneak a chick up under them in the middle of the night when it's dark and she can't see where it come from. And then by the time she wakes up in the morning, the chicken smells like her, so she will think it's her chicken. Now, we'll have to see. I will have to sprinkle baby chicken food down there. And Violet will only get off when a chicken is broody, y'all, they only get off the nest, I mean, maybe once a day to get a drink, something to eat, go to the bathroom, and they get right back on. They mean business. They don't get up and down all day long and dilly-dally around. So, let me see. Joyce, yeah, I did see some gifts. I see some gifts people are sending. They went by so quick, I might not have been able to call the name, but I will try to go back and call the names if I can find them when I get on here. But that's my plan, y'all. I don't know if it's going to work. It's worth a try because it'll be a whole lot easier since I'm going to be going on vacation in 2 weeks. So I only have 2 weeks to let this chicken, and the chicken will keep the little baby warm. Robin, thank you for the gift. D. Loudermilk, thank you for the gift. I'm trying to, somebody said, oh, poor baby. I don't know what that means because there's no poor babies around here. The baby will be, the baby would love it. The baby would love to get up underneath the mother. That's natural for it. So let's see here. And I love to watch a mother hen and her chicks. One time I went down to the coop, y'all, years ago, and I just opened the coop up, and lo and behold, there was a chicken walking around with a bunch of chicks. I don't even know she had been sitting on the corner of the coop back then, and I was so surprised I didn't even know it. So I just put food and water in the bottom of the coop, and she went right around there, and I didn't keep her quarantined or nothing. She had them chicks. They was walking all around the coop with her. I didn't know to keep them separated or anything, and they all made it. So I don't know. It says to really keep them separated right now, but we'll just have to see, y'all. Yeah, Jace had fun. He just likes to run. He just likes to run and see other little kids if they're in there and all that. But we'll see about the chicken thing. This is a unique situation because I'm going to be going on vacation, and it would be easier if the mother hen's going to take care of them. Robin Smith wants to know, where are you going? I am going to Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. Dawn says, what about the other three chicks? If the mother takes to the first chick, and then the next night I will add more chicks, and she'll just think she continued to hatch. So that's how that works, y'all. We'll just have to see if, it's risky putting it in there because you don't know if it's going to. But usually once the mother is asleep, she's going to sleep all night. It's not going to wake her up if I slide a chick up underneath her. She will not even know it till in the morning. Let's see. Trying to read all these comments real fast, y'all. I will see my niece while we're over there. We're not staying with her or anything. We're staying in a timeshare, so we're going on vacation, but we will catch up with her. Thank you, Chris, for the gift. Amanda said she's still in the hospital with her foot, so really pray some prayers for Amanda James that's on here. Yeah, I heard in Hawaii, my niece told me because she knows I like chickens. She said they are everywhere on the island. And that's true of all the islands, y'all. Uh, that is true of all the islands. When you get to Hawaii or any island, there are wild chickens everywhere. And they're just in the wild. They lay on eggs, they reproduce, and wild chickens are just everywhere. So it's pretty neat. Or I'm going to enjoy it because I'm not afraid of any chickens. So I love seeing them. I've seen them all in the Caribbean, everywhere. In fact, Key West even has a lot of chickens running around. Oh. But my sister Tugboat and her husband Tim and my niece Lindsay, who does coastal living with Lindsay, they are all going with. We're all going together. Marianne said there's tons of cats up by Diamond Head. I don't know if we're going to Diamond Head or not. I haven't researched anything to do there. We're just, when we get there, we'll get some brochures and just figure out each day what we're going to do. I usually have everything planned out, but we're just winging it this time. Somebody said maybe there's chicken poop everywhere. Who is my niece's parents? It's my brother's daughter, and my brother's already passed away. He passed away, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago or something. And it's his daughter. He has three daughters. Two of them live in Wisconsin, and one of them lives in Hawaii. Oh, Judy said she got home from vacation and looked on her ring doorbell, and there was a chicken on her front porch in the middle of the night. That is funny. Somebody said I'm getting some sun. I haven't been out too much in the sun, really just going to the chicken coop and back. And I was out today actually planting those flowers, but it was overcast today. But sometimes even overcast you get a thing. Tony is not going to Hawaii. This year, him and I are going to go to Sturgis together. And one of my sisters is going to come up here and stay while we're in Sturgis. Teresa Lair, thank you for the gift. So we're going to be doing some. Tony don't really like to go unless it involves a motorcycle. Judy says it's hilarious. She lives in town and it was sitting in her rocking chair. Yeah, I've been wanting to get to Hawaii. Her and her husband. Her husband's stationed over there right now, so but they won't be on any videos. She's already asked me to respect their privacy. She doesn't want her kids on the internet, and her husband don't want on the internet. So y'all won't see them. So just know that they do live there, and we're going to see them at some point. But I will film everything else that I see and do. Y'all will get to go everywhere with me. How long does it take to fly there? I think about 12 or 13 hours by the time I leave here, and I fly to Atlanta and pick up Tugboat and Lindsay and all them in Atlanta, and then we fly from Atlanta on. So I will be taking suntan lotion with me. I spray that stuff a lot because I don't want to burn any. Once you burn, you're pretty much done. And we're going to be there almost 2 weeks. I'm coming home one day early, so I'll be there 13 days. So I would have stayed 14, but I'm coming back because Tony's trying to ride a motorcycle or something that next day, so I wanted to get home so we're not passing in the sky somewhere. uh, 12 hours from Connecticut to get there. I might have to take a hula dance. I don't know what they'll have over there. We are going to a luau. Only thing I requested is I want to go to the pineapple plantation. I've always wanted to go there, the Dole Pineapple Plantation. And I always wanted to go to a authentic luau. So my nieces told me which one to go to. And we'll probably go to Pearl Harbor and a whole bunch of beaches. I like the beaches, and Tugboat loves beaches. So, we might find some waterfalls. I'm not sure what all's there to do. We're not much in shopping. We'll go and look and stuff, but we're not really into shopping or anything like that. We'd rather go to the beach every day and just see the beauty. I love to take pictures and videos of beautiful stuff. So we'll be doing that, and I heard the people over there is very, very nice. I heard we're going to Honolulu, so that's Oahu. That's the name of the island, and it is very crowded there. There's millions of people that live on that island. I don't even know how many people live on that island, but there's a lot of people. And my niece told me it's very crowded. Parking spaces are few and far between, and they're all really small. So there's a lot of people, like commuting to work and back, and the highways are very crowded. So that's all I know about it. I haven't had time to research anything. Uh, Somebody said go to Ted's Bakery on the North Shore. If you can send me a message with that info in it, I will try to look up if y'all have anything to do, anything that you know of to do over there that you can recommend. Send it to me in a message, and I'll hold on to those messages when we get there. And I'm sure we'll go to a bunch of different places, and we'll probably find a place to go every day. I don't know. Yep, they do have Costco there, so we may even go to Costco. I don't know. Maybe they have grass skirts at Costco. I don't know. Will we go parasailing? Yeah, I'm scared of heights. Yeah, I ain't getting up in no parasailing. I know Lindsay's done it before, but I stay on the ground. I'm not going up in a parasail. I'll go out on boats. I don't mind going out on boats. Yeah, I know it's very expensive there. My niece told me how expensive it is there. But we have a timeshare that has a full kitchen in it. So we will be going to cook breakfast and lunch. We'll be eating in the timeshare breakfast and lunch every day. Tugboat likes to do that and then go out every night. I don't really care that much about going out to eat. If I'm at the timeshare just hanging out, I can eat a sandwich or whatever. I'm not that pressed. But somebody said, I'm surprised Lindsay's leaving Scott for that long. Well, Scott had to go to school one time, and I think he was gone 3 months. But, he had to do what he had to do. So actually, he stayed up here by Quantico, which is about probably an hour from me. And So they were, you can FaceTime every day and all that kind of stuff now, talk every day and all that. So uh someone said, have you ever seen the place where the show Bonanza was filmed in Virginia? I never heard that that was filmed in Virginia. Ruby said, I missed it. I'm going to be gone almost 2 weeks. I'm coming home one day short. We're flying back at night. So instead of coming back on Saturday, let's see. Instead of coming back on Friday night, I'm coming home on Thursday night. I'm going to fly all night, and I get back home on Friday. So I'll actually be gone 2 weeks. Shelly said she's scared of water. I'm not scared of water. I'm not a strong swimmer. I usually just dog paddle. Amy, thank you for the stars. Let's see. Liz, somebody's asking about Liz. Liz had told me that she can't get on YouTube for some reason. So she is on the Facebook videos. If you comment on any Facebook videos or send her a message, become her friend, you can keep in contact with Liz that way. But she, for some reason, can't get on. Some people have told me they can't get to YouTube. Some people, I can't remember her specific circumstance, but some people have told me they forgot their password and they don't know how to log in and they can't get to it, or a whole lot of different reasons like that. So we are taking the live videos, saving them, and throwing them over on Facebook the next day or late tonight. Let's see, the bounty dog hunter lives in Hawaii. I'm not sure where Liz lives. Somebody said Liz lives in New Jersey where the fires are. I'm not sure. The Polynesian, I can't remember which luau we're going to. We're going to one of the best ones, somebody said. The sand on the Big Island is black. We are not going to the Big Island. We are going to, I don't think it's called the Big Island. There's a different island that's bigger. It's called the Big Island. Yeah, Liz King is in North Carolina, and she just recently passed away. This is a different Liz that lives in up near New Jersey somewhere, up that way. I did send out an invite, y'all, to something called a channel, and that's something new that Facebook is doing where it allows me to send a one-way message to a whole bunch of people at one time if I was to have to tell y'all something or announce something. And oh, they said Dog the Bounty Hunter now lives in Florida with his new wife. All right, so anyhow, I sent that out. It's something you got to join. If you go to my page and just scroll down a little bit on my page, you will see the channel there. I think you can click on that and try to join from there. I don't think I can send it out again. You will see it on the front page of my page. Just go on Facebook, go to Cooking with Pam Davidson, start scrolling down, and you'll see a thing there about joining a channel. I don't know about Roseanne Salkowski. I don't know if she's on YouTube or not. Some of these people couldn't get to YouTube. Let's see. Just look on my page, y'all, because it's on there. I seen it today on there. All right, let's go ahead and read this little devotion for tonight. It is Friday night, April 25th. Here we go. James, chapter 1, verses 1 through 12. You know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. The title is Steps of Faith. Four of us hiked through the beautiful Watkins Glen Gorge in New York. At times, we stood together in awe as we gazed in wonder at waterfalls and 200-foot cliffs. Other times we had to stop to catch our breath and rest our hurting legs as we climbed wet rocks in endless steps. When we neared the top, a hiker heading back down said, "You've got only 10 steps to go of your 832. Maybe it was best we hadn't known how difficult the journey would be because we might have stayed back and missed the beauty of it all." The journey of life has difficult steps too. Jesus and Paul warned believers about trouble and persecution, and this requires some perspective. James said, "Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds." Why pure joy instead of pure agony? God knows, and we know that the testing of our faith produces perseverance. But to what end? So that we may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If we stop and look, despite the pain, we may see the beautiful strength of character God is producing in us and those around us. And we'll learn to appreciate the truth that one day we'll receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him. Let's keep climbing together. What troubles are you facing? You might not see it yet, but which character traits could God be wanting to grow in you? All right, so that's the little devotion for tonight. Let me put my glasses back on. All right, let me see if I can see any of these names to call out. Teresa, thank you for the gift. Let's see. Let's see if I can call out any names if I see them. Okay, Randy McDaniel, Sherry Briley, Chris Brzezinski, Teresa Lair, Amy Kudla, Teresa Lair. That's the only ones I can see, y'all. It just gives me a couple people. I don't know why, but anyhow, that's what it did tonight. So if you sent something and I didn't see your name, I'm sorry, but I only can see what I can see, y'all. Let's see. Who do you think laid that weird egg? I don't know. Sometimes it's called a fairy egg, and somebody said it's probably the first time the chickens laid the egg. I don't think I have any chickens that are first time layers because I've had these chickens almost a year. Well, I think I have had them a year now. It's already April. I think I got these chickens last March. So I've had them all a year. They are definitely all laying. I think one day I got 15, and I think that's because Shirley doesn't lay anymore. I don't think. I don't think she lays. She's a couple years old now, and I think yeah, that little egg today looked like a little hot dog. Y'all go watch that if you haven't seen the coop for today. And I'm gonna go back down there later on tonight and see if that bird is still broody. And if she is, I'm going to take one of them little chicks in my pocket and put it up under her and just see what happens. I hope she takes to it and keeps it, and then I'll just go back in early in the morning and see what happens when she yeah, chickens only lay some chickens lay about every 26 hours or something like that. They lay once a day. Now sometimes you got brown chickens that might lay 300 eggs a year, and then you might have like the Americanas, which lay the blue green eggs. They only lay about 150, so they might lay every other day. It just depends. Somebody said they was wondered about somebody. I might try to film it. I don't know if I can or not while I'm doing this. I don't want to be in there talking. I might just show y'all what I'm doing. It's got to be dark. You gotta do it in the dark. Uh, in fact, I don't know. I could just put it in from the outside, but I might go in the coop. But I somehow got to get water up in there. Now they won't drink water in the night, so I might can wait and go early in the morning and put some water up in there. So we'll just have to see, y'all. I'm not going to try hatching any more eggs. I got too many vacations coming up this summer. We might hatch some next year, but for right now, I'm just going to try to buy some stuff maybe, I don't know yet, y'all. We're just gonna wait and see what happens. Just take all we can do down here on this farm is take it one day at a time and see what's going to work and what's not. So we'll try to do that. All right, some of y'all are saying you got the invite. It was a Facebook Messenger invite, and all it is, y'all, it's not a big deal if you join or not, but it's a way that I can message you. Like, if I ever have a Pampered Chef party, sometimes I have those parties that are 25% off or something. I can message y'all and let you know because I'm not allowed to say it. I can't advertise for Pampered Chef on my page, but I could send you a message like that. It's a private message. I can't announce anything publicly, but I can send private messages. So something like that. How long have we lived on this farm? We have lived here, I think, 12 years now. 12 years we've been here. And we've had chickens since the get-go because the people, when they left a lot of chickens. So we kind of took over their chickens and kept adding them, but we've moved them around to different fields. They were closer to the house, and we kept moving them far away because we used to have a bird dog. And that bird dog loved to get a hold of a chicken if any chance it could. So that's why the chickens are so far away from the house. We just left them down there. The channel, I think, is just called Pam Davidson or Cooking with Pam Davidson. I don't know. If you go to my page and scroll down on my page, scroll down, you will see what it looks like. And I don't have the thing right here, or I could probably, I don't know if I can show you or not, y'all, before we get off here tonight. Let me see here. Let me see if I can. Let me see real quick here. Let me see what my page looks like. Okay. Let me see if I can. I don't know if this is going to be back. Well, let me do it like this, y'all. Let me take this off. Hang on, we're going to do a little tutorial here. Okay, if you go to my page on Facebook on your phone, this is what it looks like. Let me back up a little bit. And then you just scroll down. And right there under featured, you'll see, there's my picture. It says Pam Davidson channel, 2.2K members. See channel. Now, if I click on that channel, I'll see my thing. But click on this, and you'll see my channel. And this is where the channels that I can send you a message. And you'll get a message from me. You can't write back to me, but you can get a message. All right, y'all got that? So when we get off here, go over to Facebook and look and see if you can see all that. All right. Oh, Margaret said she didn't get a message. Well, if you join that thing, go back and try to join it. Go back and look and see if y'all can join it. That's all I know. Go to Facebook, see if you can join it. I will send out a test message later on. And you should have got a message in your messenger saying Pam Davidson wants you to join her channel. A lot of people thought it was spam, so they didn't join it. But it's something new Facebook is doing. I don't know too much about it, y'all. All right. All right. It's going to be, I'm going to go work on some stuff around here while it's nice and quiet and just me here. I think I'm going to, I got to work on this room I'm in right now, y'all. You wouldn't even believe what this room looked like right here. Tugboat would have a cow. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll talk to you later. All right. If y'all go join the page, let me know if that works. I don't know if you can do that or not. Let me know if you go and click on that thing that I just showed you, if you actually get there, or if I'm the only one that can see that. All right. Good night, everybody.